are recording. So, welcome back to the Diary of Ishi. During the last session, the giant beast wound up following us, and a couple of us went up into the air to see what it was and learned it was a giant demon about the size of the Statue of Liberty for context. And it was heading directly for us. So most of us decided we wanted to keep moving away, but Athazak and eventually Hain convinced us to fight it and stop the terror. So we found a clearing and went to fight it, and it did not go well. It wound up going after Orca, and in I think, 3 hits was it total? She was dead and flung hundreds of feet away. And then the demon left. So we ran, got Orca's body back, tried to gather up as much of it as we could, and excuse me, and Mel used a potion of wishing to bring her back through a resurrection spell. And she was brought back, but with a few changes. I believe the changes were her voice, her speaking language is no longer common. It is now
Abyssal.
abyssal. I wanted to say infernal. I always get those confused. It is now abyssal as her basic language. She can still speak common, but she just always defaults to abyssal. Also, her legs kind of fused together and turned into a serpent's tail, and her eyes burned out of her skull. It was quite the fun thing to see. Although Cantor didn't see it because he had walked away because he's rather upset right now. So I believe that's it, and at this point our goal is to try and make sure Orca gets up and is okay. And that's, I believe, where we left off.
Okay, in giant quotations, relatively. Relatively okay.
Yeah, that do make a difference.
And this battle music is still highly
I was going to say, is there still battle music playing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Josh doesn't change it.
Well, you see, the threat is no longer the Statue of Liberty sized demon.
It's Orca.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're also in the state where we don't know where Orca is mentally right now. We don't know if she's still Orca or just a demon in the approximate shape of.
She's passed the fuck out, is what she is.
Correct.
Yeah, she's. I guess y'all are gonna find out.
Yep.
That's a fucking threat, and it's fair.
All right. We pick back up where we left off with you guys bringing back Orca to life.
And then the horrors.
And then the horrors. She comes back to life and then immediately passes out from the pain.
Yeah, she is horrifically mutated.
Yeah.
Disfigured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
you guys
never
are
heard
still in the middle of this clearing in the jungle.
Krista, you've never heard.
I've never heard such emphasis before on how you fucking said that. As Orca is brought back. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Actually, the emphasis was you had brought back Orca.
I can hear the quotation marks. Even if they're not
It's
there.
kind of impressive, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so then it's Mel upset crying, but then also in the panic of holy shit, friend back, but not friend shaped anymore. Friend shape is not friend shaped.
Yeah, that fits. Friend back, but not
vaguely,
friend shaped.
vaguely friend shaped, but also shaped like
If friend, it's the opposite. Now it's if friend, why not friend shaped?
Yeah, also fair.
But
Listen,
also,
Mel's
don't
just
know.
having an anxiety cry right now. It's okay.
It's fine. This will not have repercussions later.
Yeah. This has been a very bad trip for Mel.
Yeah.
We gotta go to jungle. Oh no. Oh fuck. There's a demon god out there who hates me and he killed my friend and now she's wrong.
I told you
Now
not to
she's
take the brown
wrong.
acid in the jungle, but no.
It's fine. It's fine. You know, this will not. This definitely will not have consequences against her anxiety and mental well-being.
Yeah. This isn't gonna be a lifelong trauma.
Mel, before bringing back her friend. All right, you gotta promise me. You gotta promise me you're not gonna be mad if something bad happens. Or
I'm not
I
gonna
won't be.
mad.
Something bad happens.
Go for
Yeah, it's cut to the Always Sunny title card. The gang finds out something bad happens.
Mel's sitting here like, oh my god, I'm about to lose my job. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yeah.
Anyways, so it's the crying, upset, panic, and then when you try and just kind of like think things through during the panic and it doesn't work too well, so you're real shaky, like it's kind of that. As she like tries to help like cover Orca, because the thing fucked off, but she doesn't know that it fucked off for good.
Yeah.
So now it's the anxiety of like we gotta go. We don't know if we have to go.
Oh,
Thanks. Pulled that one real fucking deep. Oh my god.
yeah. That was
was very-
uncomfortable.
That was very good.
And then she looks at Wolfheart with this still absolutely fucking horrified, pitiful expression. It's just, I can't lift her. We gotta go.
And can you send the changes in Orca's soul?
Can I?
No, it's the same.
Her soul remains untouched. It's just a physical change.
We can't discount that there might also be mental changes, but that does imply that it hasn't corrupted her soul entirely. This is fixable. It just will likely not be easy to remove. But we all made this decision together, so we will have to suffer the consequences of it together. Which means we will need to find a way to fix this.
Hayne will summon Grace. And he'll go over to Mel. I got her.
I'll be right back. My Manigatti's ready.
Ah, okay.
Melly is shell shocked and she says nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hayne will
Got
pick
it.
up Orca and put her on Grace so that we can
Shell shocked.
go.
Manicotti shell shocked.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, Mel has to forestall her rising panic because food's ready.
Did Cantor come back at all, or is he still out in the jungle somewhere?
He
I
is
think he's
still out.
he's
in the
still
jungle.
out.
Okay.
I would have seen the direction Cantor went, so I will go that way and go find Cantor.
All right. Let's do that part next.
I don't like
Oh. Okay.
As opposed to what? Us just leaving? What do you mean?
Let's do that next.
I don't like the implication that there's something that needs to be cut away from. All right.
I'm in danger. Or you are. I don't know. I go find Cantor.
Cantor.
Yes.
Make a perception check for me. Okay. As you're wandering through this jungle, you feel the presence of something else, followed by the presence of some things else. Plural.
Oh, joy.
Nothing happens yet, but you can tell that there's at least two things in the area with you that are aware of your presence.
Oh, lovely.
God, I hope I'm one of them.
And you can tell one of them is not Ren.
That's such a fucked up way to put that.
It's because the other one is Trig.
Yes, Trig is the threat.
He might be. I don't fucking know. He's a pretty crack shot with that rifle. He just doesn't have any reason to turn on us yet.
No doubt.
Keyword,
no doubt.
yet.
Yet.
And that's it?
Currently, yes.
Okay, and there's nothing that I can really see, though, yet, is there?
Correct. Yeah, you can feel their presence, but you cannot see them.
Okay.
Coinciding that they rolled the same stealth as your perception.
Ah. So I'll just kind of stand there looking around a little bit, ready to get back to the group if he needs to immediately, but right now he's just kind of looking around. And that's when Ren would probably find him, looking around in the forest.
Yeah, Ren would show up about this time.
Yeah.
Ren, you can also make a perception check.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna say a
And I
word.
can't guidance you because I'm not really paying attention to you at the moment, so.
Yeah.
Touch.
I forget. Yeah, I forget. Is
That
your ability to mirror people's proficiencies doesn't require them to be actively aware of you doing it, nor does it require an action or anything, right?
I can't remember, but I don't need it because perception I have. So.
Oh, right. Because
And I should have just used my passive perception. My passive is 20.
This would be active.
That's fair.
Okay. Anyways. Hey.
Oh, way better.
23, okay.
What do you perceive?
Yeah.
Everything.
Not everything.
The horrors.
Ren, as you come into the spot that Cantor is, you see Cantor. You also see very close to Cantor. You see a small insect. By small, I mean small compared to you. I mean about the same size as Cantor.
Oh,
That's
nice.
not small. Even
That is not
compared to
small.
me, a bug that big is not small, you psychopath.
I mean,
No,
it
yeah,
also,
fair.
that also depends on what kind of bug we're talking about, because some are much more visually horrifying than others of that size.
This one is similarly resembles a praying mantis.
A jungle
Yeah,
bug. Great.
that's kind of spooky at that size.
Yeah, it's pretty spooky at that size.
Hmm.
It's about 5 feet away from Cantor, trying to just blend in as much as possible.
I'm sorry, does this thing look like it's stalking Cantor, or it's more just like, holy shit, I need to freeze frame because something's in here and I'm scared?
No, it's praying.
It does not appear to be stalking Cantor. It appears to be trying to hide into its environment.
Okay. Very cool.
Hence the prayer.
The much more concerning thing is the bear in the tree.
Ah! Oh no!
Oh, damn
Is it the assassin bear? Are the assassin bears here?
Well, I mean,
Y'all-
that
Y'all fucking made too many jokes about it, and now this is what we got.
I hate to say it, but a bear in a tree depends on the color of the bear.
It's koala colored because
The polar bear.
Yeah, look, if it's, I mean, koalas aren't actually bears, but also that makes sense to be in a tree.
How
Yeah,
big is
that-
this bear in the tree?
Roughly one bear
Bear
size.
size?
It's roughly bear-sized, yeah.
Okay. Does the bear
It
look
is
like
a-
it's
it is a
stalking
brown bear.
Cantor?
The
say it's
bear
probably
does
about a bear
appear
and a
to be
quarter,
stalking
actually.
Cantor, and also notices you. So it is now stalking you both.
Oh, fun. How far away is the bear from me?
Well, the tree's tall. It's about 60 feet up.
Close enough for cannonballs.
Yeah.
Maybe about a
It
bear and a
does
half
not
away.
appear aggressive currently.
A
It is
bear and a
mostly
half
just
away.
watching.
Is that our official party unit of measurement? The bear?
Yeah, we measure everything in bear. Also, does this just look like your average bear?
No, it looks like a humanoid version of a bear.
Oh, that's
God, it's an
horrifying.
assassin bear.
It is wearing armor.
Oh no.
And yeah, it looks like if a person were a bear.
Yeah, I was about to say, by humanoid, do you just mean it's wearing armor and accoutrement like it's a human, or it's like a werebear?
It's a werebear.
All right.
Y'all made too many jokes, and now we have a werebear to deal
Then
with.
it being in the tree doesn't matter, because if it's got fucking hands,
Yeah. You are
Still
also
Still less
now,
terrifying than the were chicken.
you are now aware
Sure.
of bear.
I'm
mm,
aware of bear. That's lovely.
And the werebear is aware of
And-
you.
And bear and is the werebear aware that I am aware of the werebear?
yes.
As you look up at it and it looks down at you and it doesn't do anything. It just locks eyes.
Very cool. Very cool. This is not what I expected when I came to get Cantor. Okay, cool. How far away is Cantor from me? Like, how far did I make it before Bear and I have locked eyes?
He's about 10 feet away.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
But 60 feet in the trees.
Yeah,
Or-
as
or-
I'm
Oh, I'm sorry.
as,
Can't go.
no, sorry. As Mr. Bear and I here are having a staring contest, I'm just gonna say, Cantor, I know things aren't great right now, but I need you to walk over to me immediately. There's a bear in the tree. A werebear in the tree.
He is aware.
Ah. Oh. Thank you for saying what I was about to say. I was about to say I'm aware of something, but not what it was. So I'll
It's a bear.
start
Come here,
backing
Cantor.
up, keeping an eye out.
Um,
And as
as soon
you
as-
glance
Oh, go
over
ahead.
at Cantor to say that and then glance up at the tree, the bear's gone.
oh no, I don't look away from the bear when I'm
Oh,
saying
you don't look
this.
away, okay.
I am maintaining eye contact with the bear.
Oh, fair enough. Then the bear stays.
Yeah, I just have my hand out down towards Cantor so that he can grab onto it.
And he does.
And I will just like slowly pick Cantor up. And then I will just start backing away out of this clearing.
I
And if
follow
Mr.
her.
Bear here, well, I'm holding on to you. I'm
No,
carrying you.
no,
You're small.
I know. I was just to say I follow her eye line to see where she was
Okay.
looking at. Do I see the bear?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm contemplating if I trigger this little bird. Or if that'll start something I don't want to start right now.
I'd say no, but you know, you do you, boo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep backing up. Essentially, oh my god, what the hell? If Mr. Bear does something, I'm just gonna while holding Cantor just face step the F out of here. Just dip if Mr. Bear does anything. If he doesn't do anything, we're just gonna keep backing up. Keep backing up.
It just watches you as you back up. And before too long, the trees are obscuring the vision between the two of you, and you no longer have sight of it, and it no longer has sight of you.
Cool. It's the microsecond I lose sight of the bear so that it's not like I'm going to give away my position. I'm now going to let go of the little birdie. I don't remember exactly what Captain Molotov told me I had to do with the bird. I don't actually think he told me, he gave me explicit instructions for what to do with the bird.
You just release it. and it goes
Yes. Yeah, cool. So yeah, as soon as our eyesight breaks so that it's not exactly like my position is very obvious, I will release the bird and then I'm gonna fucking book it.
All right, yeah, you release the bird. As you turn, Cantor, you watch as the bird goes into the air above the tree line, and you hear it pop.
It's a flare.
It is a flare.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I did my job. I take off back, holding Cantor, and take off back to the others.
Cantor is just still watching where the bear and things were in that general direction.
Sure thing. And you guys make it back to the party, no longer aware of bear.
Very fun, very cool. Love it. Yeah, I come like bursting back through the trees with everybody else holding Cantor, like both of us looking back over my shoulder, like. Captain Molotov wasn't crazy. There are actual werebear assassins.
Of course, Molotov's not crazy. Man may be
What?
insane, but he's not crazy.
Okay, sorry. Well, he's not insane. There are werebear assassins in the jungle.
You can be insane and be right, but I think that's besides the point. Well, where is it?
Back there,
Cantor points
obviously.
in the general direction.
You didn't kill it.
No, I did not
Yeah.
kill it.
Well, I mean, you
Cantor's
both as a
still not even
collective.
looking.
Like, look down at Orca, look back up at Athizak, look back down at Orca, look up
Well-
at Athizak.
Oh, I think Orca's on the back of a
Oh,
brace.
look up at Orca, look over at Athizak, same thing. And I'm just like, there were more pressing matters, Athizak, than starting a fight with a werebear assassin in the jungle. Can we go?
Yes, and I didn't want to fight it by myself
shoot up
because
at
I
the same
know that
time.
would be fucking stupid.
Well, you weren't by yourself. You had another person there with you.
Not when I first
Okay, we
noticed
don't
it.
need to get into the semantics of the werebear fight that didn't happen. Let's go.
I think it's about now when Cantor sees Orca.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, he hasn't seen anything, and he's just looking at her, and he's just like, what the fuck happened?
It's likely a resultant effect of whatever it did to her. A way to mark her as a heretic even after being resurrected. It doesn't seem to have scarred her soul, at least as far as Hayden can tell, so it should be fixable. However, not easily, I would assume.
I mean, nothing in this world is ever easy with the way things keep going for us, so we'll do everything we can. Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, this was a consequence of the decision we all made to try to fight this thing. We couldn't have known that it would be this devastating, this destructive. Something that large doesn't necessarily always imply something on this level of scarring.
So each time that the word like scarring, disfigured, or anything like about Orca being different comes out, there's just like a small whimper from Mel. And she's like almost not aggressive, but she is like very heavily like chewing on her nails. As she basically vibrates in her anxiety and upset.
Yeah. I hand Cantor over to Mel. To give her something to like ground her. And Cantor's good for that.
And Cantor absolutely gives her the best hug.
Cantor goes into dad mode.
He is, because he's also quite upset still, so he's definitely doing his absolute damnedest to comfort Mel right now.
Well, with a Cantor in her arms, she will hug it like a small child hugs their stuffy. Her face like buried in the top of his head. Because he's facing out, so it's not like he's facing towards her. Like he's facing out, and like her face is like buried behind his head. And I don't know how well everyone else can hear, but she is just, I didn't want this. I tried really hard. I didn't want this. I just wanted her alive. And just like iterations of basically she feels like it's her fault, even though
the reality is that it wasn't
like,
her fault.
Yeah.
But how could Mal know this? Also knowing the fact that she worded the wish as carefully as she could, but it's still a wish and could have fucked her over anyways.
And at the exact same time she was saying all that, Cantor was basically saying, "Shh, it's okay, it's okay," and before even saying it out loud, he's saying like, "It's not your fault. These things happen. It's okay. We will fix this. It's okay." And he's just doing absolutely everything he can to comfort you.
We do still need to keep moving on. It's going to take some time for Orca to recover at the very least. Even if none of this had happened, a resurrection like that, repairing her body from what it was, is going to take a heavy physical toll on her for the next few days. She would be disoriented even without all this, so maybe we try to take a bit of a slower pace, maybe be a little more wary of things in the trees. Especially with this werebear assassin. Hard to tell if it's more than one or not, if we've only ever seen the one, but yeah. The problem also is that we don't know the timescale of whatever this person Haynes looking for? Is there something to achieve in that temple? So we don't know if we have time to slow down or not. And why exactly are you looking for this person again? I don't remember if you've told us or not.
I would like to know if she's the reason why my previous self was killed. If she was the one that betrayed him. And after finding out that she might be trying to resurrect him without this body, I need to find out exactly what that entails.
Right, something about... I don't remember if we were all there or if Haynes mentioned she wants to put things back the way they were.
Yeah, he would have told
Right.
everybody. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that earlier.
I think you did, I just can't remember.
It was also we gave that reason to the Pirate Queen as well.
That too.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Right. Yeah, so she would authorize us using the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, I guess we don't exactly know what putting things back the way they were entirely entails, but I would surmise that at least that's as part of it. Whether it's a mass necromantic resurrection ritual, I mean, or attempting to distort time itself, hard to say. Although I think you also mentioned that she wasn't exactly the most adept with the arcane.
Not from what I remember now.
I guess that could have changed in the intervening years, but sorry,
True.
continue.
Yeah, all I know about her, from what I remember, she was more of a sword fighter. She had some magic ability to her, but it wasn't arcane.
Sure.
It was more akin to what Kotrin used when we first met him before he died.
Bardic magic.
Yeah.
So. I mean, of what little I know of bards, they seem to blur the lines between the general delineations of magic. If they're strong enough, it's possible she might have found a way through her own magic if she hasn't also found other ways to attempt to access such a thing. The issue here is we don't know the timescale. We don't know if it's actually a credible threat or if it's just hearsay.
Alright, yeah, well, we're not really in a hurry, as we have no idea what her timetable looks like. I mean, she's had 10 years to do whatever she's been trying to do, so whether we get there in 3 days or 6, I don't see the difference.
I mean, to lay a plan like this, irrespective of how much arcane knowledge you have, or other sort of magical knowledge, would still require some time to plan. But also, assuming this is a convocation of spheres type thing to try to alter reality as it is, I'd assume we would see actual weather phenomena or distortions of magic in the approximate area well before we actually arrive. Assumedly.
Fuck, I didn't even think of that. I just thought she was trying to bring him back.
It's hard to say. Putting the past as it were can mean vastly different things to different people. Maybe I guess I'm used to catastrophizing, considering, you know, it just gestures in the vague direction of Selenara. best case scenarios aren't exactly common where I'm from. You might also be right. It could also just be trying to resurrect the body that is now yours, or at least the soul that once inhabited your body. Hard to say. I think I would still advise a bit of a slower pace. Just to try to let Orca recover as much as possible. And I mean, I guess if we start seeing more dire symptoms as we get closer, then we can increase our pace.
Like I said, sounds good to me.
I guess it's as good a time as any to ask, in the direction of the temple, is there anything weird looking that we could see through the jungle trees at all, or are we pretty, like, obscured here? Like, in the sky?
Currently, you're out in the open.
Oh, okay. It's hard to tell with the map.
Right. Well, we found this clearing, and we're still there.
True.
We
haven't-
also
Oh, I
made it
thought we were
more
already
clear.
leaving.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were
I thought
also
we were
leaving,
walking
and
already.
technically we
yeah.
went to where Orca's body was, which went flying into the jungle, so then I was like...
yeah, that's true.
Valid point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
If you guys are currently traveling, you would be able to see parts of the sky, but it's mostly obscured.
Okay.
But it looks fairly normal from what we can see.
Yeah, it's normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean,
if we're worried about the sky, I can go take a look.
I'm not.
He just throws his head in the sky. It'd be such a phenomenal way of using your head, just chucking it places to, like, use as a fucking spy.
All I can just picture whenever we suggest, like, Hayne using his head in unconventional ways is just Toy Story 2 when they use Rexy as a battering ram.
Yeah.
I don't want to use my head! Ah, tongue. I watched the movie so much as a kid, like, half of it is imprinted on my brain in some ways.
It's classic cinema.
That was one of my favorite games on the PlayStation.
Toy Story?
Toy Story 2.
All right, we're
Escape from
showing
Al's
way too much
Barnyard.
of our age here.
Yes, you are.
yeah. Guys, stop. We're making Joe
So
feel
I
old.
watched that so much as a kid, I'm just like,
I was an adult
Son
when
of
that came out. Yeah.
what year
Fair.
did that come out? Because was I married at that time? I don't even remember.
I think it was sometime in the early 2000s, yeah. I'm not sure. Anyways.
On the list of strange things we mentioned during session.
Yeah. I mean, we're not exactly at the premium for being concerned about it. Strange weather, usually caused by arcane phenomenon, is usually immediately obvious, even if we can't see the sky. So, as long as it feels somewhat normal, at least at this distance, we're probably okay.
All right. You guys continue your journey south by southeast. After 2 hours of traveling, Orca wakes up.
Oh no.
Yeah. We are going at a slower pace, so I think that means we would have advantage on perception checks to detect threats, if I remember that correctly.
Like fucking bears.
Sure. Yeah. There are benefits and detriments to moving slower and moving faster. I just don't remember what they are at the moment.
Mel is just Orca watching.
Yeah, that's fair.
As Orca wakes up, I'm guessing, like, how is she laying on Grace?
Probably
Like,
just
I would
like,
assume just
like-
draped over.
Well, just in the saddle.
You're a snake. There's only so
Yeah,
Yeah,
many
as snake
positions
legs
you can
do
take.
on a saddle.
Yeah, as best she can be.
All right. Orca wakes up. I'm just imagining that she probably has her face like right up in Grace's mane.
Sure.
And as she's kind of waking up, the first thing she feels is the pain. So suddenly you just hear her just like, she's just muttering like, puta madre, coño. And she's just pushing herself up on Grace and blinking around. Because she also can't see very much. She can like see Grace and she's feeling Grace. And she's like, all right,
you can't actually,
yeah,
you can't see, you can sense things around you.
Yeah, she senses. I mean, honestly, she probably doesn't even know it's Grace. She's just like feeling, and all of a sudden you hear her just be like, Mel, Ren, Cantor, Hane, and she's just like pulling her hands around.
So the minute that she starts moving, Mel is just like, hold on, she's waking up. So she's like right there next to you the entire time, on her tippy toes, because Grace is tall.
Yes, she is a horse.
Yeah, she is a very big horse.
Yes.
And so like as Orca starts moving and whatnot, then Mel is right there, like her hands on like her forearm and back in like support.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't wake up just over a horse.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, she pushes herself up. She feels Mel, and she like holds Mel, and she's like Mel, like holding her shoulders and her face.
I'm right here. It's okay.
Why can't I see? ¿Por qué no puedo ver? ¿Por qué no puedo ver? No puedo ver nada. ¿Dónde está? Mel?
I'm here.
I can't remember. Do any of us speak Abyssal?
Nope.
Hey,
Nar.
Did you
I
say
got
me or nay,
Nar.
Joshua? No, Joshua.
not me.
Oh, not me. Okay, I couldn't tell. I thought we were saying may, and I was like, huh?
No, I speak common, draconic, and giant. That's it.
I got a lot, man. It's not that one.
What a time to not have comprehend languages.
Yeah, no. Orca's like holding for Mel, and then all of a sudden she puts a hand out behind her, and she's like, Ren.
Yeah, I go and grab her hand.
¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Dónde nosotros? Me duele mucho.
You have to take a breath for one. You have no idea what you're saying.
Orca will freeze, and she'll turn to look at Ren in such an Orca expression of, what the fuck are you talking about?
I imagine made somewhat ghastly by her lack of eyes.
Burned out eyeballs, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, this is the new normal now.
Yeah,
¿De qué coño
burnt out
estás
sockets.
haciendo? ¿De qué coño estás haciendo?
I grab Orca's face on one hand on each side, and I'm like, Orca, we don't know what you're saying. We don't know what language you're speaking. It's probably Abyssal. We don't understand. Think a little harder and look in your brain for common or anything else.
I mean, we would have heard her curse on Abyssal, like when she woke up, so I think we probably know it's likely Abyssal, considering, but...
Yeah. That's why I'm like, look for anything else in your brain.
Yeah.
Because we can probably, if you speak anything other than Abyssal or Common, I might catch it with the other 8 bajillion languages we cover, but Abyssal.
Orca will just kind of tilt her head at Ren, and then turns away, kind of looking at Grace, or like quote unquote looking at Grace, facing Grace. And you'll just like see her like play, like wordlessly play with words on her mouth. Ren?
She's like sounding it out to make sure that she says it right. Yeah.
Ren, can you hear me?
Oh.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
I could always hear you, Orca. I just couldn't understand you. But yes, I can understand you.
Words don't come to mind like they did before. I have to search for the word. I hurt. I can't.
Yeah, you're different, Orc. I'm going to be brutally honest with you right now. Not much about you is the same. Language aside.
I can't see. I can.
Remember how Mel was telling us about the ghosts with no eyes? You are now a not ghost with no eyes.
Orca will immediately feel for her, like feel in her eyes, and she'll feel the burns. And she'll. What the fuck?
I know, but
What the fuck?
it's probably not permanent. I'm not going to give you false hope and say it's a guarantee that it's not permanent, but your soul is still yours. So we can probably fix this. Just not in this jungle.
Okay. Oh, what else is different? Orca will like start feeling her arms and then like her abdomen.
I'm gonna grab her hands before they make it farther down. Like, okay, so you have leg, essentially.
Leg.
I'm trying to like make it sound lighter than it is to help her not freak out so much. There's something there. You just don't have two legs anymore. Okay? You basically have a snake bottom. You've met a Yanti before. You're basically a blue Yanti.
Orca will look at Ren and snarl.
Completely valid.
Yeah, at this point, Wolfhard would have come back around, considering, you know, we did. I'm assuming we're kind of all around, considering we probably would have stopped so Orca could process.
You're
Orca's
still
I mean, I
Different.
definitely stopped Grace, so.
Right, exactly.
Orca's shaking, and while Ren is holding her hands, she's digging her nails in.
That's fine.
Ren will grit and bear. This is fine.
She's
Ren
not
does this to
necessarily.
herself all the time.
Oh, fair.
She's not necessarily trying to hurt Ren, but like right now, she does not really care. That there's just.
It's weird to feel someone else's nails sticking into your own skin, but you know that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mella's still there, and then like the words that she's been trying to get out the entire fucking time, like finally, it's just, I'm sorry, I tried. I'm sorry.
Orca's gonna like unclasp from Ren, and she's gonna place a hand on Ren, on
Mel.
on Mel. Yes, on Mel, and she's not gonna look at Mel. This is just her. This is all she can do for Mel at the moment. She's not angry at Mel per se, but she's angry. Period. So she's just right now. She's just looking in like it looks like she's looking in a certain direction in the jungle, and because like at this point she doesn't want to try to look at anybody. She's just focused, understanding she's not going to see anybody. She's going to take a deep breath, then put her hand on the leg. Now, God, does the leg feel like a snake's would, or does it feel like flesh?
I didn't even think about that.
Well,
It feels like a snake's would.
yeah. So it's got that kind of.
Okay. I'm me as a
Slippery.
person, I'm okay with this. Me as I am right
Orca?
now, this is cool.
No.
Slippery
I'm
like a
kinda-
dolphin.
I'm glad I'm not like a dolphin. That it would have felt like a dolphin, and it would have felt wrong.
True.
Orca's gonna, as soon as her hands touch like the snake skin, she's gonna gasp, and she's just gonna keep feeling like up to where her quote unquote knee would, and she's just gonna dig her nails into the snake skin. She's still shaking. She's just, it's all just being internalized right now. Like she's biting into Ren's hand right now. With her fingers, that is. She's not biting, but that's what I meant.
Digging.
Have to
Yeah,
clarify with the character. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Orca, what's happened to you is dire. My assumption is that it's meant to essentially mark you as a heretic to either this execution order or whatever it serves. Following that corollary, I need to ask, do you still feel connection to the Mother of the Abyss?
Orca's gonna freeze and then immediately start checking around for her blade, because this blade was specifically formed from water. She's gonna feel for her blade, and all she's gonna find is like a wet spot in the pocket where her blade would have been. And she's gonna just like trying to think. She's just trying to feel like what her brain feels different. No puede sentir ella. No puede sentir ella. ¿Dónde está? Madre? Madre de Visa. Madre? She's just gonna be like babbling in abyssal, trying to feel something, any sense of something. And at this point, she's just sobbing. She's just absolutely broken. She's no longer holding anything. She's just leaning forward, like trying against Grace, and with her, and she's just there's just sobbing. There's just she's just crying.
That's what I was afraid of. I knew there was a loss of something when you were... Well, actually, no, I wouldn't have noticed it because the auras go away when you're unconscious. So it would only be now that it would be like that. Oh, it's gone for the rest of us, not feeling the aura of protection, but just yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I think that not that you could have known, but when you started praying to the mother in that fight, it singled you out. It already believed us heretics. You only proved it correct in its own twisted sense.
The moment you started speaking to her, the sobbing is going to like escalate to almost screaming. It's just very loud sobbing. Her face is in her hands, and her nails are digging into her face, and she's just absolutely just... at some point she starts like putting her hands in fists and just like hitting herself in the head, just like stupid.
I'll grab Orca's hands when she starts like essentially hurting herself.
Beating on herself, yeah.
Yeah. And I'll sort of like yank her towards me. Like, not gently either. Very much like
Me and Ren are clinging to her like we can put her back together.
Oh no. I'm now in mode of like, all right, we're putting away the blanket, and I grab Orca's hands, like I grab her like around the wrist, and I like pull her so she doesn't fall off Grace, but like I yank her right up to my face so that we're like practically nose to nose. Orca, listen to me. And I'm like staring directly into eyes that are not there.
Biting back revulsion at the ah!
Yeah, you feel the heat coming off of the sockets.
Uncomfortable. I don't care.
Uncomfortable, but friend needs help.
I need you to calm down. Right now.
My body is wrong.
Everything about this is wrong. I understand. Okay? I know exactly what you're going through. Okay, maybe not exactly. I didn't come out of it with snake leg.
Are your eyes burnt out? Did you feel your eyes burn out from your sockets?
I did not feel my eyes burn out from my sockets, Orca. What I felt was pretty close, though, okay? Remember, I explained this to you. I felt the very essence of my own magical soul being burned out of me from the inside out. I felt it boil out of my blood. I felt it leach from my bones. I understand. This sucks, okay? Life sucks sometimes. It really, really, really sucks, all right? There's no better way to put it. Everything sometimes is just awful, but you have to get it together. Because if you break down here in this jungle, it'll be really hard to pick up the pieces, okay? You need to just stick it all together with any glue, with anything you can find. You have to just piece yourself together into a shell that's just holding everything in, all of it, the good, the bad. There's a lot of bad, I understand, but you have to hold it together, okay? Because if you fall apart now, trust me, it will take so long to fix it.
As Ren is talking, Orca's listening, and as she hears the tone, she's gonna naturally go into a snarl, but she's gonna be listening. And as she's talking, it's brutal honesty. It's brutal honesty. But
It is.
Orca's gonna think to herself, and she's gonna wonder whether this is what the Mother of Abyss would tell her. In such if she could hear her, so she's just gonna take a deep breath and nod, and her hands are gonna relax, and I'm not gonna talk for a bit. But okay. She takes a deep breath, and you just see if she had eyes, her eyes would be very contemplative and very wide and processing. This is essentially what she's doing. You see her tail just kind of half subconsciously just kind of twitching a little bit as she's thinking, almost as if her foot is tapping, or if she's just moving.
Say at some point, after Zach comes up with a thin but sturdy length of cloth that he just wraps around Orca's head to cover up her eye slits, because he's like, you're gonna want to keep the bugs out of there. That'd be bad.
That's a fair.
She's gonna flinch when she hears bugs.
Ultimately, the magic it took to resurrect you is going to take a toll on your body. That will fade. You will not hurt as much as you do in this moment right now. However, it's likely that some pain will remain until we find a way to resolve and fix this condition, and we will find a way, hell or high water. We're also going to need to get you adjusted to your new form of movement, considering it's going to be different than how you used to move, considering we're not exactly on an immediate timetable when it comes to resolving this issue of Haynes' former associate. So we're going to be taking it slow for a few days to help you recover as much as possible.
Orca does not respond to this past just a very stiff nod under the blanket.
Yeah.
Everything you're saying right now is just
kind of
spiraling
just kind of washing over it. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, she kind of wishes he didn't say anything at all. But you know what? She's just like, we said we're not going to talk. We're going to be calm. We're going to be collected.
It's not so bad having scales. Or tail. You get used to it. You're more tail than I am at present, but it's actually pretty neat.
Ultimately, however, we can't ignore the fact that all of this is obviously a very traumatizing process for you, and you will need time to recover from that mentally as well as physically. Wish we could afford the time to do that at the current moment, but we don't exactly know what's going on in the future.
She gives him a stiff, like, not a quite a thumbs up. The thumb is like more up than down, but there's definitely an angle.
Yeah, a signal of acquiescence, even if begrudging. Yeah. I mean, we did stay up all night running from that thing. We can try to push on until this night if everyone else wants to, but we can also just stop and rest here if we want. Or at least close by.
Sleep.
I would like to get slightly farther away from where we just were.
Mm.
We can call it an earlier night. Just maybe not right here. We haven't traveled as far as I would like away from that place.
That's fun.
Orca, you can sleep on Grace.
Under, like, very low, meant for Ren, Orca's just gonna mutter, I see why you like her so much. And she kind of like just pats Grace, and she just starts murmuring. She's just like, tú eres un buen linda, sí, sí. Me gusta este caballo. Ay, eres bonita.
You know,
Sí,
we do not judge the coping mechanisms when horrors happen.
Listen, this is probably the healthiest thing that Orca has done since waking up, considering. However, surprise, horrific trauma response has horrific consequences.
Yeah, we'll keep traveling a little bit more.
Travel for like another hour or so.
Just to get away from here.
Orca has a lot of anger at the world, but not at the horse.
Never at the horse.
Yeah, why would you be upset at Grace? Grace has done nothing wrong.
Grace could never do anything wrong. Even if she did. I support
She's never
Grace's
been
wrongs.
She's never been so grateful that there was a horse nearby or somebody had a horse.
All right, you travel for another hour. You make your camp for the evening. I assume watches will be similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for Orca, who we forced to sleep.
Yeah.
I figured.
You don't have to force her for once. Like, as soon as like she's laying down, she will just immediately crash.
Yeah, with the trauma of, oh god, my body is a horrific. Has gone through horrific
I'm
change.
a snake.
Yeah, my body's gone through horrific change, and also I've just been resurrected, and everything hurts. Like, I assume it's basically Orca's passed out from the moment she's given quote permission to until we leave the next day.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
Does she get the benefit of 2 long rests? Absolutely not. However, pain.
All right,
Who's watching when?
whoever it
That
is
was
can
like
make their
4
perception
of us.
checks for first watch.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't remember. I think
You guys
I know
were
I was on second.
yeah.
You guys were on
Mel and I
second
were
because you
on
don't
second.
feel nearly as shit.
Yeah. I think it's Athuzak, you, and then I think it was Hain and Trig on first. Oh, and yeah, Cantor.
Well, realistically, I think Kane and Trigger on all of them.
Yeah.
Well, right, but I think I think of all of us, I think only Hane has a level of exhaustion. But still.
Possibly.
I think so, yeah.
Even though I think the highest roll on that save was like a 13. It was like everyone was like on the neck of exhaustion.
It was rough.
Yeah. It's all the first watches.
All right.
I like step away a little bit from where we've like set up our camp. I'm just like, I'll be right back. I like, not like super far, not like Cantor, werebear far.
It
Well,
wasn't that
I'm
far.
getting called out now for walking away. What the fuck is this campaign?
I have to do it. It's the one time.
Yeah. The one time Cantor steps away is the one time that something's out there just maybe
Yeah.
get him. Hard
Yeah.
to say.
I like find like a big enough like tree to kind of like put myself behind, and then Ren is still covered in the gore that was Orca.
Mm-hmm.
And so she essentially does the magical equivalent of like, when people are freaked the fuck out because their hands have blood on them and they just like scrub them really hard, clean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing, but through prestidigitation.
The obsessive cleaning.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
because like, even though there's nothing there anymore, it's like I can still feel the blood that was like oozing out of Orca's neck while I was trying to like hold her head on her body, and I'm just like nonstop like I get everything off most of my body, but then like her hands is just like over and over and over again. Good thing this is a cantrip. I obsessively cleaned behind this tree for a while
All right.
because everything's awful.
While you're doing that,
Yeah.
you hear a voice
Ah.
coming from above you.
Oh,
It's-
no.
Totally the bird, right? It's totally the bird, right?
It's totally Orca's ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, I get shot in the fucking head with an arrow and explode. Great timing.
You really shouldn't separate from your group.
I just like freeze frame and like look up, and I'm pretty sure I already know what I'm gonna see when I look up, and it's gonna be a fucking bear.
It is a bear.
Yeah, it's a goddamn Smokey. Get the fuck out of here. Just like Ren's face is like a mixture of she's still trying to process everything of like what just happened, so her face is like super distraught, and now it's also just mixed with really annoyed because she was having like a personal moment of just trying to like get through this. And she just looks up, and then she like looks behind the tree. She's really not that far, and she's like, "You're right there. What do you want? Can you not see that I'm busy? I'm having a mental breakdown right now, and I don't need somebody commenting on it from the tree."
Well, I wasn't commenting on the breakdown, more just the safety of your presence in the trees.
Ren's eye just like twitches like once. Okay, so are you going to, stab me, shoot me, claw my face off? What's happening here? Or are you just here to give some running commentary?
Oh, if I was going to attack you, I would have.
So can I help you with something? Or are you just here to, keep watching me have this mental... You know what? I don't even want to have my mental breakdown anymore. What do you want?
I'm just watching your group. Making sure you arrive safely at your destination.
Oh no.
Why? So we can. Are
Because there
you?
are many dangerous things in this jungle, and I see
You
you have
don't.
already encountered one of them.
You're a little late. You know, this would have been great a couple hours ago. Where were you then? You're doing a piss poor job at keeping us safe in this jungle, random bear in the trees, whose name I don't even know, who's just watching us. Rather rude, by the way.
My apologies, I did not mean to be rude.
You want to come down from the tree?
Okay. He just like slowly climbs down from the tree.
And Winnie the Pooh ass.
What do you mean? This
I just like stand up, dust myself off, mental breakdown, completely forgotten. She's just so like,
Look,
how dare you? You ruined this moment for me.
Look, this is just Smokey the Bear. If he decided to take a more proactive stance on forest conservation.
Yeah. Only you can prevent getting attacked by a demon in the forest.
Yeah. Only I can prevent forest fires by killing the motherfuckers who would start them. Can't be no forest fires if there ain't no humans in the forest because they're too scared to fucking kill them.
I see you're cleaning blood off your hands. Would you like a more natural solution?
I just sort of like squint at him. It's like, what?
Would you like something a little more natural than magic for helping with cleaning the blood from your hands? And your clothes.
Well, I think what you and I deem natural might be slightly different because magic feels pretty natural to me, but what did you have in mind?
Well, in my travels through these trees, I have concocted this mix of various herbs, water, and honey. It works quite well at removing blood.
I'm sorry, is this man an artisanal soap vendor on the side? Like, what is happening?
He's a holistic assassin.
Fuck yeah, he is.
I'm trying to figure out how honey, the sticky substance honey, is going to make me feel clean.
It helps keep everything else together.
I have a feeling he's not talking about.
Uh-huh. I just, like, hold out a hand, I guess.
Correct. He reaches into a pocket and pulls out a small bar and gives it to
Oh
you.
my god, he's an artisanal soap vendor on the side! It's your Etsy shop, my guy.
This should help with the blood. The herbs help it smell nice and also keep it from decaying too quickly.
Just what I love in my cleaning products, a little bit of decay.
Well, at least if it decayed a little bit, it wouldn't stop the cleaning process. It would just start to smell worse.
I take a whiff of my jungle soap.
Smells pretty good.
Oh, okay.
There's a hint of mint.
Mint grows in this jungle? Interesting.
No, it does
Do
not.
we,
Oh, okay.
can we see Ren or hear her talking to this man?
And she would be behind a tree,
You hear, like, I guess, muttering.
muttering. Yeah, probably.
Which is not on the
He's not
course
being
for
quiet.
her.
So yeah, you'd probably hear her talking to somebody.
And hearing her talk to somebody, I would get up and be like, "What the hell are you doing over there?" And I come around the corner and see her talking to Bearman. Well, what have we here?
You'll have to forgive her. She's having a breakdown.
Not anymore, I'm not. You ruined that, thank you very much.
I have assisted with the breakdown.
I imagine her saying this as she's like smelling the soap.
She pocketed the soap.
No, but it's
What
really
are you
funny
doing
just
here?
like Athie's coming around the corner and she's just smelling this bar of soap and then just
Yeah, I'm not having a
pulls the
mental
soap
breakdown
away.
anymore.
I'm not having a mental breakdown anymore. Soap.
Soap aware bear. Having a moment. This is our jungle protector who's done, I look back over at Orca, not the greatest job, but apparently is here to see us through the jungle.
Is he here to see us through it, or is he here to watch us through it, like some sort of weird voyeur?
That sounded like the same thing, one just with many more words, but
See us through it kind of suggests that he would ensure that we get to our destination, whereas watching us get there just means he watches us until we either get there or die without much care or concern for whichever happens.
yeah, I don't know which one is it. So far, it's feeling more like just see. Or, no, the other one, watch.
Watch.
Yes, I am afraid I arrived too late to help with the unfortunate situation before, which is why I've stuck around longer.
I don't see what much help you could be at this point. The real dangerous thing is gone. Unless it comes back, I don't see why we need you here.
Enough, I will take my leave.
No, 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 no. Jungle is awful. More the merrier.
You are strangely trusting in times as tumultuous as this.
He gave me soap. Plus, he definitely could have just
Yes.
attacked Cantor or me twice now. And has chosen not to. So,
Whatever.
I wouldn't want my presence to be a burden on anybody.
it's fine. He'll get over it. You have a name?
Yes, my name is Raymond.
Pleasure, Raymond? Do you happen to know a Captain Molotov by any chance?
I am not familiar with that name.
Sort of explain Captain Molotov by appearance. Ring any bells?
I recognize the description, but I have never interacted with him.
Huh. Do you have colleagues in this jungle?
Yes,
Are they all as I'll assume you're friendly, are they all as friendly as you, or do some of them maybe have issues with Captain Molotov?
I have heard of no other issues with Captain Molotov.
Would have burned the bird a little too early then. Oh well.
We are all a little shy, but nice.
So none of you have tried to assassinate Captain Molotov?
Not that I am aware of, no.
Yeah, okay, well.
I can understand paranoia, though, as seeing a bear in a tree is an unusual sight.
Yeah, yeah. Well, my existential crisis is long past now, so come on. We'll walk back over to the camp with Raymond. Really took me out of my flow there, buddy.
I know the fucking normal ass name.
Yeah. It's Raymond. Walk back over to the group and I'm like, everybody, this is Raymond, our jungle tour guide. Raymond, this is everybody else.
Hi, everybody. I'm Raymond.
I would like to point out that aggressive, like, change of subjects like this is actually a taught way on how to stop a breakdown. So, I mean...
Yeah, it really is. So my friend was just like, wait a second. The fuck? I had a plan, you know? I had planned out my sadness for the evening in steps, and now it's all gone out the window. It's like, you know, when you go through a really sad moment or a breakup, and then you want to, like, listen to sad songs in the car, and then the Apple Music or, like, the Spotify shuffle then starts playing, like, a pop banger, and then you can't help but vibe, and you're like, this isn't what I wanted, but I'm doing it anyways.
I guess I'm crying in the club now.
Yeah, it's exactly that. Raymond, do you like berries?
Berries?
Yes. Specifically of the Enlightenment variety.
I've never heard of them.
Okay, I take out like a handful, so we'll just say like 8. I just hand over 8 enlightened berries to Raymond. I would be careful with how many of these you eat at a time. They can have side effects.
All right. I will be very careful.
Oh, Raymond. Just go back to watching the jungle.
He, like, brings them up to his nose and sniffs them. And then puts one in his mouth. And then throws up.
Oh.
You're also one. No, Raymond. I just sort of like look over at him as I like slide away from his puke, and I'm just like I said, side effects. Not always good. Sometimes great, sometimes not good.
He closes his paw around them and hands them back to you. I no longer wish to have these.
All right, I'll just put those all back -1. Wow, what an unlucky break to have one enlightened berry and instantly vomit. Oof, that's bad.
He and Orca can bond over bad reactions.
Yeah, the bad trip on fucking attempt number 1. And yeah, that'll be it, I guess. Ren will go spend the rest of her watch probably sitting next to Hane because she's like, one of my friends died today, and I'm feeling emotional.
Is there a spot you would prefer that I sit? I see you have constructed a circle, and I do not wish to break it.
Sort of gesture to any empty spot in our circle, like, take your pick.
Athazak just spends the rest of watch attacking a tree with his bear trap on a chain, just whipping it at the tree, letting the teeth sink into it, and then tearing out chunks of it at a time until the tree falls over.
What did the tree ever do to you?
And how do we know it's not an ent?
You're asleep.
Orca in her dreams and abyssal. How do we know it's not an end? Just horrifying muttering, just like, oh god, what is happening?
So Athazak, when he's done, he just sits down for a second. He's like, the ancestors told me that tree was an asshole.
Alright, well.
I think I will take a seat next to this fine skeletal gentleman.
2 peas in a pod, Raymond and Trig. It's like, you look the most sane, and you don't have facial expressions.
Trig will just nod to him as he sits down next to him.
So calm and cool. And I guess that's our watch, unless anybody else has anything.
Yeah, Raymond's still going.
Oh god.
He looks over at Trig. He goes, "You're a quiet fellow, aren't you?"
Trig opens his mouth to show that there's nothing inside.
I see. Have you ever considered line of work as an assassin?
Trig shrugs.
I have a feeling you would be very good at it.
Very good.
Yep.
Oh no, he's been saying that since you said lion berries. It's
I
going
know.
to stick forever.
Well, I mean, but also he is a bear.
Yeah, that's why it's even better.
Trig just does like a slightly different shrug that's more of like a yeah, probably type of shrug.
Okay, just really quick, do we still need the battle music? Because it's a really weird vibe.
Oh yeah, I definitely
Listening to
turned the music off like an hour ago.
this conversation between this really calm bear and silent Trig while I hear dun 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 in the background. What is this battle of wills we're witnessing? Like, is there some silent fight we can't see going on right now?
There we go.
Hey, well, it was my battle with the tree, but that has since ended.
All right, that's it.
Wow,
I didn't think about it.
amazing.
Always keeping us on our toes.
Second watch, as you are all woken up,
Bear.
you are greeted with a bear in the camp.
Yeah, it's like the wake up of like, the bear's here. He's our jungle guide. Good night, and then I go back and I go to sleep.
Peter the bear is here.
Yeah. Jesus.
Cool. We're a totally normal group of just friends doing things.
Yeah. Right.
As I go into trance, I'm like, good night, Raymond.
I think the thing that throws me off the most is his name.
Yeah.
It really does. It's such a funny name.
I wish you a pleasant rest.
Does he? I mean, I guess we're perception checks before anything else. Jeez.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, so
Yeah. Hey, man. I don't control when the dice roll me twos.
so Mel is that just we're having a roll at disadvantage. Oh, it doesn't matter too much. Mostly just because she's more focused on Orca, and it's one of those like she's scared that she's can't touch her, so it's more of just like awkward hovering and like constantly checking at any slight movement. AKA, fuck you guys.
Do you want me to roll again, or should I just keep the first watch rolls?
It's up to you.
Oh yeah, I'll just keep the first watch rolls.
Okay.
I would say just quickly. I think any of you, except for Wolfheart, would notice not long after Athuzak goes to sleep, he starts thrashing around pretty violently, as if he's having a really bad dream. And throughout the watch, at certain points, just from like the shadows or from somewhat of a distance, you can just see only momentarily, like showing up for like maybe a couple seconds at a time before disappearing again. His echo just showing up in different locations around camp, always just staring at him and never saying anything. And again, only for a moment at the time before disappearing.
God, we're such a well put together group.
Yeah, right.
Just mentally so sound.
You can't traumatize me, Echo. I'm already traumatized.
This whole adventure has been one long trauma session from now.
One trauma after another. The film by Leonardo DiCaprio.
I mean, especially in the last 2 days. The last 2 days has done devastation for Mel's anxiety.
Double tap, a trauma story.
This definitely doesn't make her scared of ever, like, fully reviving everyone again, ever again. No,
Definitely not. So, Raymond, why exactly is it that you're with us?
Why am I with you? Oh, why I'm here.
Yeah.
I wish to assist in helping you get to your destination.
Out of your own altruism, or...
The jungle is a very dangerous place, as you have found out.
Doesn't exactly answer my question.
Yeah, if you're asking if I have any ulterior motives, I do not.
I mean, I assume you live in this area, so do you know anything further about that? The temple to the southeast? I guess more south-southeast at this point.
I have some information on it, yes. What would you like to know?
Are you aware of any comings and goings in the last, I don't know, a few months, I suppose? Anyone arriving at the temple or leaving it?
There have been several people that have come and gone from the temple in the last several months, several weeks, several years. It is a surprisingly routinely visited place at the moment, despite being heavily cursed.
Have they been the same people entering and leaving, or have they been different?
The same. There appears to be a small tribe of Yuan-Ti that have taken residence inside of the temple ruins, as well as somebody that I believe is from the tribe to the north.
Lizard folk?
Yes.
Oh, right, because Haynes' associate, I believe, was made out to be a lizard folk after the fact. Yeah. Do you know the nature of the temple's curse?
Which curse?
Do you know how many curses, first of all?
Several dozen. That's
Say what?
that's the rumor, at least.
Is there any verifiable proof of any of these curses, or is it just
Some of them.
such as?
Well, the dead in the area seem to come back to life every once in a while. People that linger too long tend to turn into snake creatures, known as the Yanti.
So it has effect on living creatures and corpses. Undead of what nature?
Zombies, skeletons. I think some ghouls and ghast.
Relatively, for lack of a better term, simplistic undead. We're not dealing with anything of a higher order.
Nothing that I've noticed or been told.
Do the Unti keep to themselves, then?
Yes. Except for whatever interaction is happening with this person from the tribe to the north.
Right. And I'm assuming their interactions haven't been hostile towards one another, as far as you've noticed.
They appear to be working together.
Have they been moving any equipment or anything of the sort that you've noticed?
I've seen several carts traveling between here and northern cities.
But I'm assuming their contents are unknown to you.
Covered. They are small. I cannot fit into them to see.
Have they been driven by foreign peoples, or under the care of this lizard folk?
The wizard folk.
How long have you been noticing their interactions?
I've been here for about 2 years. They've been interacting the whole time.
Have you noted a rising frequency in the amount of supplies being carted from or to the temple?
It remains steady.
How steady?
The same every time. 1 cart.
Frequently.
Once a month.
Consistent day?
No.
I guess rather date.
It changes.
Got it. But just once in a given month.
Yes. Sometimes it's 2 weeks. Sometimes it's 3.
Alright. Do you know to whom the temple was dedicated before it became cursed, or?
I do not.
And naturally, I'm assuming that it's been cursed since you've been observing it.
It has been cursed for as long as anybody here can remember.
Excuse
Several
me.
generations. Yes.
The undead you mentioned. Are they
Yes.
working with the UNT?
I don't know if they are or not. Generally, they rise, they scatter into the trees, and they are not seen again.
They're uncontrolled. I mean,
But they're coming from the temple?
Yes.
Hmm.
I don't exactly know if... It seems like these are arising more from a curse and less from your people's rituals. I don't know if these undead... I guess I don't exactly understand why your people differentiate from the undead that I've mostly encountered. And I don't know if your differentiation is just because of my lack of knowledge, or if there is something truly different about the way that your people go about your bolstering of your ranks, I guess.
I would say it's a difference of ideology.
Right.
It sounds like these are just random people being risen and with no structure disappear into the jungle to follow their base instincts.
So do you think these are people that can be, I guess, shown the light of reason, for lack of a better term that I can think of at the moment?
Possibly, but depending on how long they've just been
Around.
what's that?
Around.
Yeah. They could have, I guess the phrase, the most apt description would be gone feral.
Sure. Sounds about right.
Which can only do so much for them. But if she's the cause of all these random people being arisen, then that's definitely something that I need to put a stop to.
Well, Raymond, have you noticed these undead being risen for the entirety of your being here?
Yes, it seems to happen often.
Is there a consistency to that schedule, or?
Not that I can tell.
But also, she's been here for as long as Raymond knows, so we don't exactly know if they're correlated. It's entirely possible, considering what she seems to want to achieve. It could also be one of the apparently many curses laid on the temple. In which case, I feel like if there's a potentiality for us to be able to purge such a curse from the area, we probably should.
And if we're unable to, we could at least report it to the Grey Legion. They could send some shade keepers in order to, if not end the curse, at least
Manage it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Unfortunately, apparently living creatures also are eventually converted into Yuan-Ti, so it's entirely possible that... Well, maybe it doesn't work on undead. I mean, considering it seems like a lot of curses don't seem to work on undead, considering, at least per some depictions, they are generative of a curse themselves.
I don't know a lot about it, but the little bit I do know about curses is that it usually requires a mortal soul.
Right.
By definition, undead are not mortal.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, in either case, have you noticed any interactions between the Yuan-Ti and other individuals, or people just simply don't venture near this for the various rumors around it?
Well, people tend not to come out this far because of the cursed temple and all that, you know.
Sure.
All the gossip surrounding it.
Have you attempted to make contact with the Yuan-Ti, or have you just assumed them hostile until now?
I assume all Yuan-Ti to be hostile.
Alright, fair enough. I mean, I guess we assumed she wouldn't be alone, but I guess I didn't also assume a whole I guess, theoretical civilization. Hard to say if they're actually a civilization or not. A tribe, maybe more accurate.
I would say a small clan of them, yes.
Clan. So we're dealing with a clan of Yunti. Admittedly, I don't know much about them, so I guess Orca might be our highest supply of information, seeming as she has a distaste of them, but even then, that might not necessarily be a great amount. Dealing with undead that, as you phrased, ain't of likely gun feral, or at least have the potentiality to be. And then your associate themselves, which hard to say exactly what they're capable of. The last you knew of them was 10 years ago, and a lot can change in that time. Do these Yunti all have a similar morphology, or do they span differences between them?
What do you mean by that?
Well, just like looking over at Orca. Do they all look like her, or do they have differences? Because I'm assuming, from what I know, Yunti are snake folk, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they all have tails like that.
They are different from each other. Some more unique than others, yes?
Do they seem to have a leader as far as you're aware?
Yeah, the grotesque one.
What do you mean by grotesque?
Hard to describe. Larger, hunched back, almost looks like it has a growth on it. It is very unusual.
Is this a leader through strength or cunning?
I don't know.
Does it carry any weapons or staves or anything of the sort with it?
Carries a staff.
Probably a spellcaster of some report. Have you noted any spellcasting amongst the Yunti as far as you're aware?
None that I have seen.
They might be capable of it, but you just haven't seen them before.
That's correct.
Do you have any approximate numbers on how many there are?
I have seen around 10 of them.
Okay. It's not as bad as I would have thought. Although I guess you did say small clan, so
Yes.
I guess tribe would imply larger than that. Alright. 10 Yunti. At least one of them is probably a spellcaster of some sort. I would have to assume that if this is originating of a curse, they might be able to pass it on. Potentially, it depends on if they inhabit the energy of the curse themselves or if it's just ambient to the area. Have their numbers always been about that large as long as you've been here?
There have been a few additional in the time.
But those haven't been from entrance to the area that have been transformed as far as you're aware?
I have no knowledge of that.
So they could be, could not, but you're not aware. Brother.
It could be, yes. Rumors of the area would speculate that they could be a result of it.
How much larger is this leader in comparison to the rest?
Oh, I would say that he's the size of a bear.
About how large is Raymond?
Raymond's about the same size as you.
I am small. Wolfhard is only like 5'7".
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts a lot.
Yeah.
He would be about.
Yeah, I guess rather, yeah, Wolfhard is average.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey man, I'm just about there too.
He is slightly larger than average.
Okay.
He's about 6'2".
6'2". Okay.
But you assume Raymond is
Meaning
comparing an
a
actual
bear. Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So bigger than him.
Right. Probably like 9 feet tall.
Probably.
Although it is humped,
Yeah.
so it's not standing at its full extension. Alright. Are these Yunti particularly vigilant to intruders in the area? I'm assuming they obviously haven't discovered you, considering you're here discussing it with us.
I haven't seen anybody attempt to intrude on their territory yet.
And I'm assuming their relationship to the undead in the area is mostly passive, or at least defensive in nature, as far as you would
They
know?
have to fight them off every once in a while.
Okay, but the undead are not allied with the Yunti specific.
I would assume not.
Alright. Theoretically, we could use that to our advantage. Not necessarily advocating just throwing bodies at them until they fall under the pressure, but I don't know, we would also have to evaluate the mental states of the undead in the area, if there even are any in the area.
They're just people.
Right, but as Hayne said, without guidance and having to be on their own, they might have gone feral.
No. Beyond T. Keep calling him it. And act like they're gonna attack us right off the bat. We don't know that.
I mean, I understand the rationale, but I can't rule out the potentiality that they are aggressive. Worked under a curse might make them aggressive against their will. I don't know. And I would rather plan for the worst. Oh. And I would rather plan for the worst than be pleasantly surprised, rather than hope to make contact in peace and then be forced to make aggression under unwelcome circumstances.
Then at least refer to them as people, not just it. We don't know anything about them. If it's a curse, they were people before what they look like now. And if it's just how they are, then they've been getting this hate everywhere. Yeah, we can assume that they mentally are aggressive or mean or whatever could do to a curse, but still reserved at least not to be called an object.
I know this is outdated information, Hane, but your former associate, do you know what kind of magic they practice? I mean, beyond just bardic, but like, or would we be dealing with enchantment magic to attempt to ward us away? Would we be dealing with abjuration magic to shield herself? Illusion magic to misdirect us?
Definitely some illusions. Maybe some enchantment too.
So we
I'd say
should
those are probably the two biggest.
expect mind affecting magic from her, most likely.
Yeah.
Alright. Unfortunately, I think as a collective group, we're a little rough about that, especially with the loss of Orca's connection to her deity. That will make this more difficult. But I guess, considering this is someone that you're trying to connect with even under these circumstances, I'm assuming you're attempting to try to make peace, not war necessarily.
Hayden kind of side eyes the trancing red and was like, peace would be preferable. I do want to at least talk to her.
Well, then I should hold off making more plans then. You'll have to forgive me. I'm used to doing that. The things I'm used to fighting don't exactly seek peace in any capacity. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess under that context, we should strive to at least attempt to make peace. Not going in directly as a hostile force, but be prepared to respond if necessary. I suppose it is also possible to reverse this curse that made these people into Yonti. It might be reversible. I guess I wouldn't put hope into it. Depending on how long they've been cursed, it might be solidified, but maybe not. Well, I suppose it is interesting that your former associate has been around them for 2 years. Maybe she doesn't stay at the temple long enough for the curse to take hold? Maybe she's protected from it, being scale folk herself?
Or maybe turning to Yonti isn't a part of the curse.
Maybe. Could just be rumored as a curse. It could be... Maybe there's a flicker of divinity still in the temple, and that's part of its devotion. If you are to become a true believer, you must become as it.
Yeah, that's way over my head. I don't really know much about UNT.
Neither do I.
Most of the curses we deal with are undead related, not whatever their whole deal is.
Right. Mortal and divine. I'm not sure either. I mean, maybe Athazak might know more, but isn't exactly worth waking him from his sleep to figure it out. I can't think of any more questions, but you have been very informative, Raymond. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh yeah, bud. No problem.
I'm very glad. I'm very glad to be able to help.
Wait a second. You said very. You're not a werebear. You're just a guy in a bear suit.
No!
Imposter!
A furry.
Yeah. Worse than a werebear, a furry. He's cosplaying.
Oh god.
Man, don't you hate when you get bitten by a werebear and then all of a sudden you wake up and you've built a whole orphanage? It's all up to code too. Like, what the fuck?
I've seen that Tumblr post.
Yeah, I love the fact that werebears are like lawful good.
Lawful good, yeah.
Yeah, it's all up to code. I hate when the full moon comes out and here I am running a fucking soup kitchen. That would be funny. A BBUG inflicted with werebear lycanthropy. my evil plans are set to fruition. Fuck, it's the full moon. Shit, fuck, no.
Must make anonymous benefacting donations to charity.
Must dismantle Death Ray.
I come up with all these great plans, and then every couple months I just undo them all.
God. It's just Doofenshmirtz. Well, no, Doofenshmirtz does it to himself. Inevitably. But anyways.
See, that's why it takes years.
Yeah.
Because
he keeps sabotaging himself every month.
Bonka da quanka qua.
Jesus. Alright.
Bah.
That's all I got for conversation.
Alright. Nothing else happens this evening, so unless anybody else has anything they want to do during the watch.
There is one thing I want to do right at the end of our rest.
Alright.
I would like to use my one inspiration from my ring on Orca in case this curse is like a type of curse that she can make another save at the end
continually.
of her long rest.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair.
But that's it.
Okay. Alright. In that case, the watch ends. Everybody awakens. Orca, your penalty goes from a -4 to a -3, as you have completed a long rest.
Woo!
And also, Orca, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Bro,
Her tail
she just
like
woke up.
With an inspiration die.
Yeah. With an inspiration die, but also with a -3 penalty.
Yep.
Well, I keep forgetting I can do this 3 times a day.
Okay, so that is a 6. No, that's worse. It's a
But
3.
you can add a D8 to it.
A D8? Okay.
Yay.
Yay!
So it's a 7 total.
Yay.
It's a 7.
That's
All right.
bullshit.
Orca, you awake in agonizing pain as your arms transform into bladed weapons.
Oh!
Oh, fuck. I didn't
Transformed into what?
Into what? I couldn't hear over everybody just hollering in the background.
Bladed weapons that
Oh.
mirror the executioner.
Yeah, they become the same scythe-like things.
Yep.
That's what we get for
Oh,
She's
having
just
a
turning
goddamn
into her
cleric.
truest form.
Yeah.
A weapon.
Yeah.
Every day? We have to do this every day?
God,
Yeah.
does that fail by 5 or more? or is that not relevant in this case?
It actually is. Thank you for reminding me.
Right.
Hey, I have to be fair to all parties here.
Oh yeah, she doesn't have her aura protection currently.
Correct. That's why it was a 3 and then
That's
2.
why it was a 3. That's why it was 3. So it's a 7. Okay.
Why was it a 3?
Because Orca still has her Aura of Protection bonus in there, but that's gone, and then she also has a -3 from
for some
Resurrection.
reason I was thinking she was proficient, and also her proficiency bonus was a +3.
No. Paladins are proficient in Wisdom and Charisma saves.
Right.
For a martial class.
I
Yeah.
realize that now.
Makes no sense. But okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 7. That is math. That is 15 lower. Which is not the maximum penalty. But it is pretty bad. So, Orca, I got some bad news for you.
Oh my god.
Your arm is transformed into these bladed scythe weapons, and then you scream in agony as your arms pop out of their sockets.
Oh my
Both
god,
of
she's
them?
turning into a snake.
Yes, both of them.
Do they float? And can she use them psychically?
No, they fall to the ground.
Orca, just think about it really hard. Just think about it harder than you've ever thought about anything before in your life.
Oh my god. Okay, before we all start freaking out about that, is there any more?
I feel like there is.
Yes.
I knew.
Does she-
We have to do this every day?
Yeah. Does she just have to go down the line at this point?
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay. I have a question.
Yeah.
So, I wonder if I get a really good roll on these, do I like get restored back to my previous form, or is it just
Find
better than
out.
what I have?
Well,
We'll
that's a
find
good
out.
question.
Thank you.
You're not going to get an answer until you successfully roll that high.
We'll roll well and we'll find out.
I don't think she can.
Oh my god.
Some of them she could succeed.
She has to roll like a nat 20 on the charisma.
You know, I don't need this negativity right now. I need positive vibes, people. Positive
You're gonna do
vibes.
it. You got this. I believe in you. Vibes.
Just go down the list. Just make it fast. Just go click, 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 click,
no.
click, click, click.
Shut the fuck up and let her just ignore him. Ignore him.
I'm not even looking.
Ignore
I'm
him.
just looking
Just
at
keep
the
going.
strengths.
You're good.
Okay, so as a note, each one of these is a -6 to whatever the roll is.
Mhm.
Yep.
Ooh.
So that's a 1, an 11, a 12, 9, and a 6.
Ooh.
Jesus fucking Christ! What is this shit?
Okay.
Just go
this is the death of
to
Orca.
music.
So Orca, you with your dexterity fail, you failed by 21, which is the highest maximum penalty that you can receive. So you still get to keep your tail.
But
Your speed is 5 feet.
oh,
Oh.
5 feet an hour?
a minute.
5 feet around.
Or 5 feet around. So in 6 minutes or 6 seconds, Jesus fuck, my time is fucked. You move 5 feet.
5 feet.
All right, guys. I have an idea.
She stays on the horse.
What if I stab her with the dagger of curses? and
and
whatever curse we roll fixes whatever this is.
You want to try and overwrite her curse with a new one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's overwrite this massive curse from effectively a demon, like a demonic god, with
Hey man,
sneaky curse
maybe-
dagger. Hey man, it would be really funny if it was a hypodermic needle.
It's a legendary item.
Yeah. It would be really funny if it was like a curse hypodermic needle. You know, suck the curse out of Orca, stab someone else with it, and have them suffer consequences.
I gave that option that it was like a dagger that like breaks curses, and then that's not what Josh went with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Anyways.
maybe. I mean, I don't know what the curse chart is. It just says that Josh has one, so
That's
it could
true.
be anything. It could
That's
even
true.
be a boat.
It could even.
You know how much we wanted one of those?
Even be a boat.
Like the box.
All right. So 11 on the con save.
11 for con save. Yeah. Okay. So this one's fun.
I don't believe you.
Things.
So the con save you failed initially gave you vulnerability to radiant damage.
Oh
Mhm.
shit! I forgot about that.
Yeah. So now you are vulnerable to radiant damage, and I need you to also roll me 3d6.
Oh.
You might be allergic to the sun.
Okay, so for 3d6, I'm on the dice roller. Do I just go on the 3 on the d6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
8.
That's pretty good. Your maximum health is reduced by 8.
I thought you were gonna. Say, I thought you were gonna say 2.
Okay, I got the benefits of the long rest, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me put that on.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. So you took your long rest, and then at the end of it is when all of this has happened.
Yeah, I'm a little fucked up, but okay, bro. So right now we're down to 110.
Correct.
All right. Your intelligence save was failed by 10.
She just can't talk.
No, it's the same as before.
Oh, thank God.
Abyssal's
Yeah.
mother tongue, but can't speak other languages.
Thank God we have not gone further down.
Yeah.
Actually, I think. Hold on. Let me look last time.
No!
Yeah. Intelligence save was 17. Oh yeah, so this is the more advanced one. Yeah.
Oh. Fuck.
Yeah. So, I forgot about that. I thought it was the same. Yeah. So your Abyssal is your main language.
And
Any check that you make outside of Abyssal is at disadvantage as far as your charisma goes. And how many languages do you know?
I know 3. I knew Common, Abyssal, and Elvish.
Not anymore, you don't.
Not anymore. You don't. All right. 1 is Common. 2 is Elvish.
I mean, either one lost, she can at least communicate with some of us.
All right.
Okay.
You can no longer speak Elvish.
That is the better one to lose.
Awesome.
You can at least talk with all of us,
Yeah.
as opposed to 3, 4 of us.
I'm really I'm terrified for the charisma.
Same.
Josh,
Yes.
all these saving throws. This is a mechanic question, but I don't know how to ask this as a character. Is this something that she has to do every day or every long rest?
Every long rest.
Fuck.
Why?
Well, I was gonna say we can just like spend a day here because you don't need to sleep to get a long rest.
You can only gain the benefits of a long rest once every 24 hours.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
God, that's a stupid rule. Well, then never mind.
I mean,
Both how the rules are, and it wouldn't help it.
Yeah, unless Josh wanted to waive that, but then, yeah, we would have to deal with making this every long rest. Okay.
Because my theory was if it was
Every day we
not
could just
every
spam long rests.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
spend the next 24 hours to get 3
Resting.
more rests out of the way, which would get rid of the death
The penalty.
modifier, which would give
Yeah.
her a better chance at succeeding tomorrow. But
Correct.
that's a moot point anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Shit. All right.
Wisdom was
Wisdom of 9.
a 9, which fails by 13, so you're not in the lower bracket. Good news is your eyes are already burned out, so you don't go through that suffering again.
I forgot that was the wisdom save. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
You're not wise enough to keep me from burning your eyes out? Yoink.
Yep.
But my eyes fall out of their sockets, don't they?
Well, your eyes are
Oh,
gone.
Yeah, your eyes were melty. They got juiced.
Thankfully, they don't grow out. They don't grow back to burn out again.
Yeah.
Oh,
The good news is that you still have blind sight.
5 feet.
No, it's 10 feet still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The bad news is that anything outside of your blind sight now has an advantage against you with it attack.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Maybe we'll be lucky, and then like after like the 3 or 4 days of this, it'll just fade, and then she'll go back to normal. You know?
Yeah. It's trying to kill you by just not wanting the strength save.
All right.
And then charisma of
So-
6.
6 on the charisma, which is
16, I assume.
16. Yep.
DC 22.
Yep. So your ties to the Mother of Abyss are currently not present. Effectively, this one doesn't really get any worse for you because it's already almost as worse as it can be. That's the good news. The bad news is everything's still the same.
Okay.
Okay.
So that part doesn't change. It just still sucks.
That's
Yes.
which makes me think that if I can roll high enough,
You might be able to get it back, yeah.
yeah, of course. What are the chances of that with this? But I still have a chance. I have a chance.
I mean, it is your strongest saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
It's just right now you're laboring under effectively a +4 to it. Okay, so arms pop off.
And so essentially, she has no arms.
Correct.
Essentially, you
Well,
are
you
a
have
noodle.
them, they're just on the ground.
Yeah, you are a noodle.
You got no arms, Lieutenant Dan.
Is there a change to how she looks now that she's hobbled? Like, is her tail more fucked up, or...?
No.
Okay. So the only visible change is
Arms
she ain't
gone.
got she ain't got no limbs, Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah.
Okay, no, she got one limb, Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, just tail.
Yikes.
Orca is in hysterics.
Yeah.
That's where she's at right now.
Understandably so.
In her babbling in Abyssal, you guys hear, I want to die. I want to die.
Not knowing the words, but understanding exactly what's being said.
Yeah, I think that's where we're at.
Hayne picks up the blade arms and puts them in one of Grace's saddlebags.
What vindictive curse is this?
So at all that, the tears start once more. They weren't very long gone from Elle, but hi again, tears. She's gonna have a hell of a headache.
They had just about
rest of her life.
stopped. Yeah, they just about stopped, and then. Oh no!
And because she had clasped her hands over her mouth because she didn't want to make sound because again she feels like everything's her fault. She's just gonna we can't once Orca is Lieutenant Dan. It's just gonna be we can't keep going here. It's just gonna keep getting worse for her. We have to find her help.
I mean, it's gonna keep getting worse for her no matter which direction we go. We're already at it. Might as well just keep going.
Do curses
Maybe the
count as
answer's in the temple.
spells?
No. There's an explicit spell for removing curses. Aptly called remove curse.
No, it wasn't for like trying to like. It was trying to identify to see if I could identify the curse on her.
Yesn't. They can they can or can't be depending on DM. This one, very highly likely. Yes, it is a magical curse considering it burns her eyes from her head, drops her connection to her deity, chops her arms off. Like there's
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, it's very clearly supernal, but yeah.
Josh, I can't identify an orca.
Okay.
Your eyes burn from your head.
Don't give him ideas.
My head. Ah, Jesus.
Okay,
cast identify on Orca, and I always like this one.
Oh, good. Oh, did they change identify in action?
Doubt it.
Right? I might have been just roll 20, fucking pasted it over wrong. But
Sure.
Yeah, so usually it's a minute.
Yeah, it's a minute or 11 minutes if you want to ritual cast it.
I'll have to double check.
Anyways.
I don't think I've ever not used it as a ritual.
Yeah, because I would do. Like, in almost every case, it's like, oh, I'm identifying something out of combat. I don't need to spend a whole... If I got 1 minute, I can spend 10 minutes to cast it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways.
Besides the point.
Yeah.
Spell is still cast.
You cast a spell on Orca, and the spell that you learn is affecting her. Sorry. The spell that you learn is affecting her is the blessing of the fifth king.
Blessing?
Yes.
What the fuck?
But yeah, I guess while Ren is casting that, just Hayden, do you think your doctor friends can fix this? Do you think this is beyond even his scope?
My doctor friend.
I don't remember his name. The guy we talked to in
Professor Rodolfo?
Yeah.
Maybe. He knew a little bit more about like aberrant things, where this seems more infernal demonic.
So when
Josh, oh sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say when Athuzak is like, well, what's the point? Let's just keep Corvallis there. It's fine. Mel just kind of stares at him for a second as like they're having this little mini like important side quest, and then she just, what's the point? What worse could? What do you mean? It could keep going. It could get so bad, and she's stuck.
Well,
That's what could happen.
Well, yeah, you think it's going to turn off just because we turn around? That's not how these things
I think
work.
that we can try and get her help, though.
Yeah, we could do that afterwards, too.
Or we could fucking not and give a shit more about her.
How do you know there's no answer there? There very easily could be.
And how do you know she may not be dead tomorrow?
How do you know if she's going to be dead tomorrow, then we're not going to get anywhere where we can save her anyway? Because we're not tomorrow away from a cure for anything.
We're 10 minutes away from a cure from anything.
You want to elaborate on it?
We can teleport to someone that could help her.
We can just teleport to a city that I know of.
Yeah, but then we got to come all the way back here. We already came all the way out here.
Athazak!
Oh, so risking her life is perfectly fine to you?
Unless I said those words, I don't know why you would want to pretend that those words came out of my mouth.
Because you're suggesting that we still go forward.
Well, yeah, that's because that's what I said, and then you said this like really weird other thing that I didn't say. So I'm just like, kind of wondering how you got there. But
Wolfheart fires off the cannon. This isn't a fucking debate, alright? At this point, we don't know what's happening in that fucking temple. That could last a while. We can deal with the consequences of that later. This is happening now. I don't know what's going to happen if this gets worse, and it seems to be getting worse. She might die, sure, but I'd rather us do everything we can to prevent that from happening. We can always come back here. So, Hayne, do you know of anyone else that could fix this that isn't Rodolfo?
Josh, did hold on, I need to fucking look up her name. Did Shadekeeper Shelby in Erelon, did she tell me the name of the shield that had the 5 souls in it?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, and it was the same name, right? Of the 5th king or whatever?
It's the Shield of the 5 Kings.
Of the 5 kings, okay. Okay.
Question. Just
Mhm.
really quick, just really fast. Do I get any more details on the spell other than the name of the spell?
No.
Okay,
No,
just
you just you do learn the name of the
identify
spell.
is quite vague. It just says you learned the spell. It's like, okay, but yeah, but what about the spell? You know?
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah.
Does it show
You're
out
good.
how to undo the spell?
just anything
No.
more than the name? No. Okay, cool. Just
Nope.
checking. All right,
Just
go.
tells you the name. Yep.
Return.
Maybe there's if you remember back when we were in Erelon, Shadekeeper Shelby was talking, we were talking about a cursed shield that was in her storage room. The shield was called the Shield of the 5 Kings. And that seems a little too similar to not be a coincidence. Or to be a coincidence, I mean.
Did
So
she know anything about him?
I mean, both she and I spoke with the spirits inside the shield. She spoke with them a lot at a lot more length than I did, because she's had it for a while, so she might know something. The problem is I don't think we have a way of teleporting to Erelon, if I'm correct.
Yeah, we do. I could do Erelon.
Oh, great. So
All right.
that's an alternative. That's I mean, Rodolfo might have a more general solution, but usually when it comes to a curse of this severity, you want to be more specific than general.
Right. So, Rodolfo, Shadekeeper Shelby. Unfortunately, any of the curse breakers I would know would be in Solonara, and we can't afford that journey.
Would I know anyone, God, who might be able to assist in breaking this bullshit? I just physically don't remember right now. My brain is mush.
So technically, any high-level druids could have a chance of doing it.
Got it, my mom.
Potentially.
And your mother is in Ravenfeather,
Yeah.
which we don't have a teleport circle for. The closest we have is what, Cather Scalaire?
Yep.
And even then, we
Which,
don't know this.
If you
We don't know
remember
this.
what happened, then
Yeah.
I was getting to that.
yeah.
they Athazak just kind of lets out a deep sigh, and he's like, I have an idea.
Your people.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the closest available option. However, it's not necessarily closer insofar as the fact that though they are
The closest geographically, not
it's
time.
it's the closest geographically, not time wise. It is also the closest geographically to the source of the curse itself.
Wait, Tori?
Yes.
I thought you had gotten raven feathers because we would have gotten it from grandmother's. Did we not?
No.
Or did we just talk about it and never actually fucking do it?
No, I think I remember we did something, but because I got Marseille while we were there, but I didn't get Raven Feather. I got the place where we were.
Right, Marseilles. Okay.
So yeah, I don't have Raven Feather.
Okay, so right now,
You normally have to go to where the circle like itself is, which would be in Raven Feather.
Right. Because there's a personal one from grandmother's house though, too. Like
Raven
She
Feather?
didn't
her
give you that
house.
one.
Yeah, I know. I feel like we talked about it and then we actually never fucking did it, and that's why I'm thinking you had it.
yeah, I think all of Ren's circles are in the group notes.
Yep.
Okay. So, problem with Athazek's people is that they don't want Athazek there, and do they speak common Athazek?
Well, most of them do. Some of the real old folks don't, but there are enough people around who do what you'd be able to get the understanding across.
And how welcoming are they to foreigners?
Depends on the day, the cycle of the moon, how polite you are.
Right, so that doesn't exactly feel like an option we should be taking as a first resort. Especially with you around, considering you're in exile. And I'm sure bringing someone cursed like this would only prove them correct in their choice to exile you. At least in
They
their eyes.
have some choice words for that.
Yeah.
I've got like half the circle to Erelon drawn.
Yeah, just thinking it out. Yeah, I think Eidolon is probably the best choice, so... Oh, good. Okay, you're already doing that.
Yeah, we could do Erlon. I mean, if all else fails, we can piggyback off grandma's to get to Raven Feather.
We can try doing that too. Then how many teleports do you have?
I can realistically do quite a few because I can do 1, 2. I could do 3 off what I have right now, and then I could, do some swippy swappy with my sorcery points. So I could do more than 3, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can convert and get up to 5th.
So,
I like to think Red is calling it sorcery points too. It's like, what? Whatever. Sure. Magic is weird. I don't care.
it's just like, what the fuck does that even mean? I don't know. And I'm just like, well, you see, as I'm drawing this circle on the ground, I'm like, you see,
Not the time.
on the inside of me, I have a tally, and I have to and sometimes I can move those tallies around from to the other sides of myself. It's like, what are you talking about?
I like to think that said in Tori's tone of voice, not Ren like panicking.
Yeah.
Like Ren has dissociated, and this is the information part of Ren coming out, while the panicky part of Ren is like teleportation circle. Ah fuck! Ah shit! Ah fuck!
I'm like, all right, you gotta
Don't
put
fuck it
this here. All right, here's the trapezoid over here. All right, there's a little bit of pentagram over here. Okay, here's a little bit of circle. Here's some dots.
Yeah. Ren is like halfway between 2 seasons. Cool.
I can't say that there's not like little bits of like thornies that are like rolling under her skin, and Spring is so very mad. It's just right underneath because she's definitely winter right now.
Right. Cool. I'm assuming Orca is still writhing.
Orca, I think at this point has just kind of managed to get sort of on her side, and she's just exhausted. Like she's crying silently. She's just trying. Like she kind of understands that y'all are doing something, and she's happy for that. So she's letting y'all think, and she's just existing. She's just trying to exist. Her in her head, you're not a worm. You're not a worm. You're not a worm. You're not a worm.
Would you love me if I was a worm?
Would you all care about me if I was a worm? Yes, we are actively doing so.
Good news.
Hayna's gonna pick Orca up again and put her back on Grace so that she has a better vantage point of her discussion.
I mean, you might as well tie her. You might as well tie her at this point.
We might have to. I don't know if she can.
She doesn't have arms.
I don't think she can stabilize herself
She's
on
got
Grace.
no legs to like hold on. Like she's just a.
I mean, I guess
she's
she
a
could.
noodle.
She should wrap her tail around Grace.
Poor Grace is gonna be like, I don't like this. I feel like I'm being
Also, I don't know if
constricted."
Orca can even have the strength to do that.
Yeah, I mean that's
In
true.
her
She also
pain.
she is in massive pain, still suffering under resurrection penalty, and also her movement speed is only 5 feet, which would imply that her leg muscle or that her tail muscles are not good.
Somebody
And
ties
also, she
Orca
didn't-
down.
Also, she also has
Or
no idea how to
Canaconda.
use the leg.
Orca.
I'm gonna try and coil Orca on the saddle, like she's sitting there like a little snake.
Oh, I
She's-
thought you were gonna be like a
She's cursing the entire time.
Like a lasso on the side of the saddle, just.
Oh no, she's not a rope.
I know, but it was just when you started. That was the instant first thought was you just coiling her up like a rope.
Like a coiled snake.
Yeah, and then just boop.
Cool.
Orca's cursing the entire time.
But she's so tired, so just under her breath.
All right, and another rune over here, and another rune over here. Is everybody ready?
I am.
Good enough for me. I put in the last part, and I cast teleportation circle to Errol.
Cool.
All right.
Get the fuck
the
out of
last-
here.
This is the last time I pick a random thing on the map as a landmark.
Right.
We're now in the middle of the goddamn jungle, in the middle of the desert, in the middle of the ocean. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, at least I made mine cursed from the fucking start, so we all know. This bad. We go there. It's
Like-
bad. We're not having good times.
Like,
This-
oh yeah, every time we went there, it was like a prison, so it'll be fine. Nope, this guy can leave at any time. Great.
Yeah, this prison doesn't have fucking walls.
Well, I mean, I hate to say it, but what's imprisoned in there might be the fifth king, and the executioner is just an agent of.
Yeah, I had that realization too.
Yeah.
Regardless, not cool. Everybody through the portal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you teleport back to Erewhon. You step out of a strangely, like, obviously the atmosphere and decor of Erewhon is very gothic.
Yeah.
You step out of basically a wood shack, which is very unusual.
It's a really dire tone for why we're back here in a hurry, too.
Yeah.
Hold on, what the fuck are you doing?
Who?
Keep talking. Finish your
Josh
thought
is
of
doing
this
something.
hell.
Yeah, that's yeah. You exit out of this wood shack, and everybody kind of stops and looks at you. That's wandering, and they're like, "Can we direct you somewhere?"
We know where we're going. Just
Beelining it back to the Shadekeeper.
Yeah. I'm just fucking moving.
It's funny
We don't
because
even stop to look at these people.
it's funny because I was about to
Who's
fess up
scooting?
and say, "What? You've never seen a talking plushie before?"
I thought about saying like, what, you never seen a snake lady riding a horse before?
Yeah.
But I was like, no, we don't have
No,
time for
I
quips.
was told misdirection to me.
Never seen
Right.
a snake lady riding a horse before with her gaggle of friends chasing behind her? One of which is
Yeah.
a talking plushie? Huh? You never seen this before? Huh?
No, just hit him with the Ron Swanson. I know more than you, and keep going.
I have a very important question. Raymond stayed behind, or did he come with us?
He stayed behind.
Okay,
Okay,
just
in the
double-checking.
chaos, I was
Yeah.
gonna wait and see what happens later.
We got lost a bit. We kept going, and I was like, "Wait, Raymond!" We all said bye to Raymond as we jaunted through the portal.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, no one acknowledged him. He woke up, all the chaos happened, and then y'all just left.
He was sitting there eating his breakfast, and you guys drew the circle, and he like looked up. He's like, "Hey, guy, where did everybody go?"
I guess
He sees us teleport away, and he's like, "Mission accomplished."
Safely through the jungle.
yeah, he's actually the sentient.
Out of here.
He's not actually a werebear assassin. He's the sentient warning of the temple. Don't go there. Yeah, exactly.
We book it to the fucking Shadekeeper.
Yeah.
you book it over to Shadekeeper Shelby's shed.
Shed. I think everything in Erlon's a shed.
Shed. Yeah. Despite the high Gothic architecture, it's either high Gothic
High
architecture
Gothic
or
sheds.
shed. Yeah, or shed. Like it's either the most ornate fucking like temple and church and all that, or shed. That's all you
because
got.
it's
believe
Meyerville
it's both.
from old school RuneScape.
I didn't realize it was a shed. I was straight up picturing like a New Orleans house, like a big old
yeah.
one.
It is a pretty large.
Yeah, that's probably
It's a
more accurate.
large shed.
I just wanted the alliteration.
Yeah. Cool.
Thank you, Shelby Shed.
Yeah.
just bust down the door more.
Kick the door down with a fucking.
Yeah,
Shedkeeper!
you go
Shaky
through.
Shelby! Shaky Shelby!
All of us. Shedkeeper! She's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she comes running from the back with a pan in her hand. And she's like, ah! Oh.
A classic weapon.
You must be
Classic
Shelby.
weapon.
You must be Shelby. Congratulations.
Shedkeeper Shelby comes running around the corner. We all just point at Orca.
Well,
Our friend is turning into a snake.
Yeah.
Fuck you want me to do about it?
Blessing of the
Very succinct.
fifth
I'm
king.
glad we
Blessing of the
came
fifth
here.
king. Not really a
We should have
blessing.
started with that.
It was second. It was really close. What do we do?
Yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, untie Orca and bring her in. Unless Shelby directs me not to do that.
No, she will. She'll let you.
Okay.
All right. There's a couple different ways of curing the blessing.
During the blessing
want-
is such a funny.
Do you want the easy
Bendición.
way or
Esto
the
es en-
hard way?
Esto
mean-
no son bendiciones, es un maldito violación.
What's the easy way?
Whichever one's fastest, really.
Yeah.
Fastest. Got it.
The
Okay.
medium way.
This is literally one day into it.
She's already
Ah,
lost her arms and her legs have fused together, and now she can barely speak. And she's blind. Look at her eyes.
Speaking in tongues.
Yeah.
The semi-hard, easy, medium, challenging way, please.
Semi-hard, easy, medium.
Yes, medium boiled.
Over easy.
With a fried egg on top. All right. Well, I
Huevos.
guess
¿Por qué estábamos hablando sobre huevos?
I knew that last word.
Yeah. Just gently pat Orca.
I understood enough. I think now it's just Orca is in a delirium and just responding to whatever's being said with no sensible context.
yes, dear. I understand you. You know that statue that you brought the last time?
Fuck.
Yeah, just go have her touch that.
I don't even hesitate. I sprint off into the storage closet I left it in.
to go
What-
grab the statue.
What exactly
Yeah.
would that touching that statue do?
Yeah, I was also gonna say, can she touch it with any part of her body? She no longer has hands.
Yeah, anything will be fine. Tip
Okay,
of the
just
tail. It's also
Oh,
like
chest bump
if
it.
I explain it to you, you're not gonna want to do it. So let's just do it.
I have the statue.
Hold on.
Espérate.
Will she
Orca's looking at it.
survive? Like, actually alive, not.
Eventually.
What?
It's the
You gotta
fastest
die
way.
so hard that she can't die anymore and just starts living.
¿Qué es la otra manera? Otra manera.
Oh, she wants
What's
the
the
slow
other
way.
No. She wants to know what is the small way.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'd have to put you on bed rest for a while.
How long is a while?
How old are you?
24.
A long time.
That's not exactly specific.
That's amazing. That's a
She's 24.
long time. That's beautiful.
Now,
Funny
quick question:
answer.
is this just going to transfer the curse to Desmond Kip?
Basically.
I'm okay with that.
Basically. Alright.
Okay, con la statue, voy a morir. She's asking if she's just gonna die if she touches the statue.
So, then we're going to bring her back, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, almost immediately too.
When the statue
You can
comes
do
around
that
the
Define
corner.
almost immediately.
It takes a few seconds.
Okay. I just wanted
Okay.
to make sure, because some people could be immediately, could be far longer than
Yeah, it really depends on
on the person and how long they live.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
if they're thousands of years old, immediately could be a month for them.
It's true. Yeah.
Okay, so Orca's gonna ask an Abyssal, what about this statue plan makes you think we won't want to do it? Like, what are you not telling me? Is like, what's the worst part? What's the side effect?
Well, the imminent death part.
Well, I mean, she died and this curse was inflicted on her after she was revived, so.
Mátame otra vez. She said, kill me again.
It's not just gonna like come back when we bring her back again, is it?
I don't believe so.
Good enough for me.
Yeah.
You know what? This is the most grandmother conversation ever. It's just like, I know something that will fix it. Are you sure about this?
No.
No, but we're gonna try it.
The statue comes out of storage. Ren has plastered herself to the far wall of this room.
Worst
She's
case
like, I
scenario.
am not in a state for this right now. I want to touch that thing so fucking badly.
I'm just
wrong
gonna,
with you people?
I'm gonna stand between Ren and the statue to give her another blockade of something to get through.
Worst
I'm
case
just imagining
scenario.
Hayne swings the statue onto Orca like a baseball bat.
That's not how I'm doing it. No.
Worst case
but,
scenario.
like, yeah, worst case scenario. It resets the curse, and then we can start over and do it the other way.
I mean, it kind of sounds like the bed rest part is just make a new character.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
You're asleep for that long.
Well, yeah, it's basically just like you're in palliative care. It seems like.
Do we need to grab her arms out of the saddlebag?
I would have done
That's
that.
probably a good idea.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it's...
I did that or someone else mentioned it. I don't remember.
I wasn't sure if we needed to like graft on the arms or something before we did this.
Put him next to her.
Okay.
She'll fall next to him anyway.
All right, cool.
God,
I sure hope those return to normal.
this is a fucking mess. Jesus Christ.
This is the stupidest fucking thing.
All right, dear. Before you touch it, I gotta get something from the back. She's like still holding her pan. She goes, "Oh, my bacon."
This lady's worrying about her bacon. I'm over in a cold sweat.
Orca's just,
in a
Orca's
cold
just
sweat.
sitting here. Orca's just...
Because, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just imagining Orca's just slumped at this point. She's just in whoever's arms she's in.
Yeah, I can just imagine. Yeah, Ren in a cold sweat in the back because she feels the power hunger wanting to take over. And just no, not right now.
He's like, oh my god.
Hayne is standing there with the statue, like Mr. Incredible, about to smash it through the lava.
So Athazak just kind of takes a slow pan of the room, and then just kind of like eventually like ends up with his eyes resting on Trig, who I assume just kind of like shrugs at him, and he just shrugs back. He doesn't notice.
Trig is smoking an unlit cigarette.
He forgot his lighter.
So I could just go over there and be like, "Do you have another one of those?"
No, Ren fucking crushed them all in her last tirade.
Oh my god.
He pulls out his last pack that wasn't with the carton that Ren crushed.
No.
There's like 3 cigarettes left in it.
You're a good man.
Mel is a silently crying, shaky mess, but will just like hold out produce flame for them so they can light it if they want.
Yeah, all right.
Gatekeeper Shelby comes out a moment later carrying a very daunting-looking shield. That Hayne, you would recognize as the shield of the Five Kings.
Yep.
And she
So-
just walks over to Orc and goes, "All right, They're gonna talk to you. Just do what they say. And she
Oh, no.
smacks Orca over the head with it.
Jesus Christ.
My God, Ren would climb the walls if she could.
God damn. All right, I've got the section title. High Impact Exorcism.
High impact what?
Exorcism.
Ah.
That's a pretty good one.
Oh man.
This whole thing has been high impact since the day started.
Right,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that renders Orca unconscious. And she just gently places the shield down on top of Orca. It's like, all right, let's give it a minute. Orca, in your unconscious state, you wake up in your mind space, surrounded by 4 demons and a devil.
Is
Sorry,
it four
other way
devils and
around. Yeah, 4
Yeah,
devils
there
and a
you
demon. All of which the 4 devils are all sitting on various makeshift thrones, and the demon is running around like a lost child.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What the fuck?
like I said, we are the 4 kings, and also Chet. Sup?
It's not Chet. It's Steve.
Oh yeah, you're correct. It is Steve.
Why is he there? Why is he there? He answered the the post on Craigslist.
He was our lucky 666th caller.
Oh my god.
We needed a
They,
fucking pickup game.
They all look at each other, minus the demon. Effectively, everything I tell you is irrelevant to what the demon is doing.
He's just set dressing.
Yeah. They all look at each other, and they all look at you, and they go, "You got fucked up."
Yeah, I did. Who the fuck are all of you?
Oh boy. Well, that's the first king, the second king, the third king. I'm the 4th king. And then there's that thing.
Orca, like I imagine she's facing the 4 kings, and she kind of like tilts to the side to see the demon just running around.
Yeah, running into walls that aren't there.
What the fuck is his problem?
He's a substitute.
A substitute for
The 5th king.
I got
Oh.
I had a blessing of the 5th king.
Yes, you do.
Oh my god, what? So, what am I? Don't I need the 5th king?
No.
Oh, thank God. Thank the mother.
I mean, you need to get rid of that. That's what you need.
Get rid of what?
No, that blessing.
Yeah, obviously. I'm guessing that's what y'all are for? You're gonna help me with that?
If you agree to our terms.
Oh. What are the terms?
The first king pulls out a parchment sheet in a scroll box and goes, "We're so glad you asked," and unravels it, and it just rolls down his throne till it unfurls itself at the base of your feet.
Orca just looks, just watches, and just horror.
The horror deepens the longer it goes. Just, no, fuck!
And this is 1 king.
Well, I'm assuming it's their. Yeah, I'm assuming it's their collective terms. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And also the demon.
It's not a fair assumption though that it would be per.
No. See, the reason why it's so long is because it's dense legalese. It's because the demon wrote it, and it's all written in the largest crayon font possible.
No, it's all doodles. The demon just contributed doodles.
yeah, just doodles in the margins. There are a lot of people getting stabbed in very vulnerable areas.
Would you care to read it, or do you want us to summarize it?
I'll read it.
All right. I'm guessing you don't know Infernal.
No.
So you look at it, and it don't make sense.
I'm so sorry.
Orca-
That's the other demon language. That's the one Mel knows. That's not.
It's devil language.
That's my
Orca looks at it, looks at them, and then just passes it back. I think we're gonna need to summarize it.
And in 99% of media, devil and demon is not a huge distinction other than the devil and then his demons. So it's very easy to get jumbled up if you don't actively keep track of it. It's fine.
All right. Well, to summarize, I realize now you probably can't read it. Our mistake. Oops. Well, to summarize, we would like for the Fifth King to join us in this eternity.
Okay. Yeah, I can get behind that.
All right, good. Sign the paper.
Orca really quickly, like just she
Somewhere in
little
the back of
mermaids
the
that shit.
Somewhere in the back of your mind, you hear Haynes' voice like, "You're entitled to representation."
Yes, Haynes' past life, not actually Thief Lord, Saul Goodman.
Yeah, Orca signs that bitch.
All right.
Mermaids it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does she have arms?
Yeah. In
In my
the
subconscious,
It's her
I
mind
have
space.
arms.
Yeah.
Hey man, I don't know.
Yeah, you sign the sheet of paper. It immediately rolls back up and into the First King's hands. And he takes it and pockets it and goes, "All right, perfect. Carry on." And you awaken in your deformed body.
Oh.
And Shadekeeper Shelby goes, "I hope that was helpful." And she takes the shield back.
What the fuck?
She tries to take the shield back, but it don't move. She goes, "Oh, guess not. It's yours now."
Shit. Alright. What, now statue?
Yep.
Alright.
I angle the statue and like the outstretched hand of
Desmond.
Kip
Yeah.
just like taps her on the nose.
All right. Orca, are you willingly failing the saving throw?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you boop Orca on the nose. She dies immediately.
Oh no.
And you watch as the statue cracks open, and the formless soul of Desmond comes wandering out before it shapes itself into his regular form.
Mm.
And it
And then he
takes
mutates.
about a minute for him to fully form.
Sure.
And then, yeah, we'll see if he fails any of these. He didn't
Oh,
fail
shit.
strength.
Oh wow!
Charisma.
Someone gets to
and
keep his arms.
He might even get to keep his eyes, depending on his wisdom save.
He did keep his languages.
Yeah.
That's good.
Everything else he failed. Yeah. So
Wow. So he ain't got no eyes.
yeah,
He-
doesn't have any eyes. He
I don't know if the
lost
charisma
his
one
classless
matters.
Class.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think the charisma one really matters.
Yeah.
Oh no, he can't be a bartender anymore.
Damage. Yeah.
He respects from minor rich merchant to some dude without eyes.
Yeah, and he grows a tail.
Nice.
Yeah, and then Shelby's like,
Yeah.
"All right, Hayne, now you stab him with your dagger."
Okay.
Deal. Shank.
Swing, stab.
I was
All
gonna
right.
do it anyways.
Yeah, you stab him with your dagger. He dies immediately because he has no fucking health.
He's got commoner HP and
Yeah.
he has better than 1 dex.
Yeah, the soul goes back into the statue and it closes back up and then reshapes itself into his now deformed form.
Oh, weird.
And then
Yeah.
Orca comes back to life.
Like normal orca?
Yeah, normal Orca. As you watch her
Without the
arms
trauma?
just reattach, and then she has to suffer the pain of them morphing back into her
Ooh.
normal arms.
And the regrowing of eyes.
Yeah, and the eyes come back, and the legs, the tail separates and molds back into 2 legs. And strangely, the only thing that doesn't happen is she does not regain the connection to the Mother of the Abyss.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
I
Does
mean,
she get her
that's...
paladin abilities back though?
She does get the paladin abilities back, yes.
Oh, okay.
Because she's got a new master.
Yep.
Is it a new oath?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah,
no!
you are now the homebrew, which I will give you by next week. You are now an Oath of Kings paladin.
Oh. Not Oath of the Crown?
Nope.
Gross.
Yeah, I mean, fair. Not a good paladin, first of all.
Yeah. Oath of the Crown is terrible. So this is Oath of Kings.
And that's also for, like, conventional royalty and, like, being a holy knight. Not whatever this is.
I like
this
the
is
picture.
very
It's
bad.
I like the picture. It's Oath of Kings, and then in parentheses, and a demon.
Oath of Kings plus Steve.
Plus Steve, or whatever the fuck the demon's name is.
Chuck.
I like the idea of the demon just having like a normal guy name, like Raymond.
This is the Oath of Kings plus Terrence.
Terrence the demon. God damn.
I mean, my favorite one for just random names is Chuck, just as you can also put like the gritty emphasis on it.
No. The worst name imaginable. Keith.
Kyle.
Or Kevin.
It's really just the K names.
My brother's name is Kevin.
Yeah,
Does he suck?
I wouldn't say so. Maybe when we were teenagers.
Holy
Guys, I got it. The demon's name is Terrence Fying, because it is just
Oh my
terrifying.
god. Oh, terrifying.
Terrifying.
Yeah, with a name like that, I want him to be like a very high level demon. He's just pathetic. He's just the worst Baylor imaginable.
Oh my god.
Guys, I made a contract.
You're a demon. We don't do that shit.
Not again.
This has been too much day.
Boy, yeah,
All before
boy.
breakfast.
Yeah, it's been a long week this morning.
I don't remember what it's called, but I picture Terry being one of those big toothy maws with legs, whatever they're called.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I think I know what you're talking about.
I think that's in Mordenkainen's.
It is in Mordenkainen's.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they're called. I wanted to say Nuparivo, but A, that's a devil, and B, that's not right either.
Yeah. I think they might just be called the Hunger. Because it
Well,
was like
if there's the hunger, I think that's a shadow spawn.
oh, okay. Whatever, doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways,
Are we gonna now have to go back to the Pirate Queen and be like, hey, can we get those dinosaurs again?
Yep.
We gotta go back. We fucked it up the first time.
Yep.
I mean, at this
Mistakes
point,
were
bro,
made.
I mean, it
Orc
beats
almost turned into a snake. Everything's fine though.
letting this curse get worse.
Yep.
True.
No.
This is
Yeah.
true. However, I also imagine how the Mother of Abyss is right now.
We also need to get Orca new armor if she wants it, because her old armor was destroyed.
Oh, they're
Very
called
true.
mod demons.
Ma demons. There you go.
Very simple name.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in bolos.
Oh, and Velos.
Anywho's what's it?
Yeah. So with Orca cured,
Question mark.
Yeah, with Orca repaired asterisk.
repaired, yeah. Currently
To be
not,
asterisk.
currently not deformed and not suffering the obvious effects of a curse. That's where we're gonna end session.
I don't like how he worded that obvious.
What the fuck?
But regardless, I'm going to go ahead and end the recording here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.